Hi, everybody. This is Laura Brennan Ballet, the author of The Science of Empowerment, and I am so thrilled to be here with you today. I wanted to catch up on a previous recording that I did. One of my clients, we were talking about the metaphorical aspect of bending a knee, and I started a recording on it, and then, of course, in my typical usual self, I get so excited and so infused with empowerment and just wanting to help you change your life in this amazing way that sometimes I just lose track of things. So I'm normal and I'm human. I'm just a kid at heart, and I've written this phenomenal life transformative book, and I just can't get enough of the information out fast enough to help as many people as I want to. But it's amazing, and readership is growing, and clientele is just transforming into these powerful beings, and old patterns and outdated behaviors and the dynamics between families are shifting and changing, and it's just amazing. So I hope that you can feel my authentic love for the human and global community, and I really just want to have purpose for you, and I want to do what I can to empower you. And we were talking about bending a knee. There's a beautiful quote out from Maya Angelou about defeat, and part of that was making me think about something that I had talked to a client about and I had written about in the book. But not to take a knee, and think about what that means. Whether you're a peasant and back in the olden days and you took a knee before your king, or whether someone is in a power position and they make you bend and bow before them, and all of that, which to me does not belong in our life anymore. We are equal beings, and even though sometimes it doesn't feel like we are, I guess I've had a few people ask me, how do you tell someone that was born into real deep poverty that they are equal to someone that wasn't? And in all honesty, this is what I say to them. Poverty, I know, is a state of mind. But when we are experiencing the actual physical being in poverty, it isn't as simple as, well, if I think wealth, I will become wealth. And I understand that. What I do believe is we all are built with an internal mapping mechanism. And whether we are born, and fill in whatever blank you want to, that mechanism is inside of all of us. What triggers the awareness to the mechanism, that is an individualized journey. And that is why I am here to tell you to purchase The Science of Empowerment, because this book will activate and facilitate the beginning and the opening, the gateway, the doorway, however you want to word it that makes sense to you. This book will give you the skill set, the principles, the formula, the beautiful, amazing J3 = E formula that will absolutely transform the way you think about yourself. So if you are in poverty of mind, if you are in poverty of body, immune system, wealth of information, if you are in poverty of lacking interest for yourself, for the people that you're around, this is going to help you realize. You start reading this book, you will already become this mad little genius. You will start to take in information that you never thought about. You will start to understand fundamentally that you are in the power seat. You and you alone are in the power seat of what comes into your mind, and how you move through the process of thought that you take in, and how you then apply it out into your daily experiences. Do not bend a knee. Not metaphorically, not physically, not the actualization of it. Do not bend a knee. And I want you to think about this and take this thought with you as you move through the next day or night or week, weekend. Do not bend a knee. Laura told me, do not bend a knee. I'm not going to argue with you because that is bending a knee. I am not going to engage in negative behaviors because that is bending a knee. I'm not going to give in fully to the addiction, overeating, too much sugar, drinking, whatever it may be. I am not going to bend a knee to that pattern, because that's all it is. It's just a pattern. It is not who you are. What you have allowed yourself to become is very, very different than who you authentically are. And I don't want you to lose that statement right there. So I'll repeat it a few times. Who you are is a creational, powerful human being. And no matter your outside condition at the moment, you can begin to fundamentally change the architecture in here first, because that's where it's going to start. So let's just say you don't have the money and the ability to get up all of a sudden and stop eating really bad and start working out at a fancy gym and start reading all kinds of high-end material. It's beautiful. This book is affordable, and I am here for you. If you have no money and you buy this book and you read it and you don't know how to do something, or it stirs something up in you and it causes some type of emotion and you have nowhere to go, you call me. My phone number's right on the website. You personally call me. I don't care where you are. I don't need to know all your story. You just call and say, hi, this is John Smith. I just read chapter 7, The Fraudulent Ego. And oh my God, it's blowing me open and I don't know what to do with it. And I'll talk to you. You know why? Because I care. I care about each human being. And I care about the collective experience that we are all engaging in. And I care about it in a way that I can't fully express. So writing this book and expanding it out into the world is how I find my purpose in connecting with you. And I wholeheartedly am here to tell you, do not bend a knee to any negative thought, any negative behavior. Not past, present, or future. You are a genius. It's coded in your DNA. There's no junk DNA. It's just undiscovered, untapped, beautiful, magical alchemy. And it's powerful. And you are going to activate that when you read The Science of Empowerment, because it's what's happening all around with my readership. It is changing everything, and it's going to change for you one step at a time. One day at a time. You might take 2 steps forward, 10 back. We all do it. We all do it. Even the great masters and monks and minds and gurus and mentors of the world, they all have hardships and challenges and day-to-day, breakdowns. The difference is acquiring a skill set, a tool belt, a formula, principles that are going to give you access to a quick turnaround in that negative experience. And I'm telling you, when you apply the J3 = E formula, everything moves fast and it changes fast. And you almost see the negative consequences ahead before they happen, because your brain is already thinking, I know what that looks like. I know what that feels like. I don't want to go there anymore. I'm not bending a knee to that. You don't attract the same people. You don't eat the same kind of toxicity in your foods. You start to work out, whatever that is. It's an individual thing. Take a walk, doesn't matter. Take a hike, swim, become a runner, become a dancer, become a gymnast, neuromuscular train, CrossFit, Pilates, bar, yoga, meditate. All of it is beautiful. Move forward, advance forward. I call it intelligence building, leveling up. You can do this. And it doesn't take anything. You and I are doing it right now. Just listening to the messaging is starting to create new neuronal pathways in your brain. Like, wait a minute, I'm a genius. I'm a child of the universe. I have coded in me DNA that has a purpose and legacy. I don't have to become a product of what my parents or grandparents told me, or my church or society or school or politicians. I can take in the information and I can decipher it and I can differentiate what matters to me, and I can find my place in adding value into the global community. And that makes an empowering being. And that is who you are. Buy this book. Read it. Saturate your essence and your being with the words and the messaging. Apply the principles. Apply the skill set. Oh, it is just, I'm going to keep saying it. It's life transformative material. And then you want to share it with your husband, your wife, your partner, your kids, your work environment. And you want everyone to start to understand exactly what global family means and how we add value into the collective family and how we become unified in advancing material and purpose. I hope this infuses you with power, and I really, really want you to believe in yourself. Go to thescienceofempowerment.com, purchase the Science of Empowerment, become a genius, activate your skill set, and know your power.